Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever, the Transpennine map. You find me currently sat here watching one of our steel trains on the way to the Sheffield steel plant. Not steel plant, machine plant, sorry. And it's just past another one. That's because while you've been away, the demand got so much that we had to put this double track loop in between the Rotherham depot up there and the... Is it Sheffield? Yes, the Sheffield machine factory down here. So we've got twice as many trains running, twice as much traffic delivered, twice as much product delivered, sorry. And it all works. So that's just sat there doing its own merry little thing. And then if we move over to Grimsby, while you've been away, I've also put in a truck link between here and there. And then moving back over to the western side of the Pennines, the coal train and the iron ore train, which is not you. There we go. Have been replaced with the slightly more powerful Russian locomotive there, just because they were really struggling with those hills, weren't they? Especially when fully loaded. Anyway, so I'll just pay a bit more of that there. Today's task, however, there has been a stone mine, a quarry, sorry, that has appeared at Dewsbury. Rather miraculous, and that's going to be the focal point of today's episode. So it just so happens that we've got the stone quarry there, and the building materials, construction materials plant there. So that's what we're going to do. So I'd had a look on Google as to where I could find a stone quarry, and it said that there was one somewhere between Wakefield and Huddersfield, so I thought, why not put it on this bit here, so that it'll work nice with our line that we will eventually have here. You see, not just a pretty face, thinking, planning ahead. There we go, so that can go there. Then I'm going to put this down here. Yeah, we may as well borrow some loan back. Going to put this down here for our... Oops. For our line to go past. Smashing, and then that's going to curve round to there like that. Brilliant. Bring that across. 45 mile an hour is adequate, I think. And then we'll bring that over to the other side. We'll try and get that up to 50 if we can. Excellent. And we'll put the signals in now, just because I'll forget to do it later, and we'll look a bit like a fool. So we'll one-way those, and that one there. So that's the quarry bit done. We can turn our attention down towards Wakefield. So I'm going to delete that little bit there, just because we're going to have the flexi station, 200 meters. Don't need any additional length, I don't think. We're going to have 3 platforms with a transit track in there. Excellent. So that's going to then have a passing track in the middle, and we'll be able to use that passing track for the freight services. Now in real life there's not really much that uses that. I mean, the middle track here, I don't know if freight services do use it, but there's just units that sit in there during the day if they're ever having a bit of time, if they ever have a bit of sit out time. Anyway, so that's on there, that's going down there like that, so is that. Is it actually? Move that down a little bit. And that is there. Yeah, come on, think what you're doing here. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. Right, so we need to smooth this out here. And basically put a crossover in. So let's think, where are we aiming to get there? So that's going to need. Let's have a think. Where do we need to get? So that one, that centre line there needs to go across there, obviously, and then that's going to need to go over there, and of course over there. That line is also going to need to go over, because that'll need to go round to Barnsley. And then that line, can we bring that across? Can we fit that in? No, come on, you can do this. Maybe we can. Anyway, we'll bring that over like that first, because then we can got a bit more space down here that we can fit that in. And can we do this? It's really against us today, isn't it? He will get it right. I promise you, I will get it right. That can go over there. That can go over there. And we can bring that. That can just be a regular crossover slightly further down. There we go, and I think that works. So if you're coming from there, you can get over to there, that's fine. Get over to there, and that one can go over there, that's fine. We'll put another one of those in, actually. Another one over, just so that all platforms can get to all destinations. Excellent. So what we're going to do now is just need a waypoint in the middle there. Smash in, and that's Wakefield Kirkgate. Whoops, that didn't work, did it? Wakefield Kirkgate. Smash in, and then what we're also going to need is Wakefield Westgate. So we're going to need to put that one in there. Actually, I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to see how long we've got the platform at Doncaster. So it's 320 metres, that's fine. Just because if we do end up with really long, like London-style services here, the last thing we want is to have platforms that aren't long enough to accommodate those. So that's fine there. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. Shove transit track in. There we go. And hopefully that's gonna... Excellent. That's gonna come over there. We only need 50 mile an hour. And that all just works, though. Fingers crossed, now that I've put that down, we are actually going to be able to fit that through. That's irritating. Try again. There we go, that's better. That works. And we'll bring... We do need a transit track there, and I don't know why, to be perfectly honest with you. There's just one there in real life, so we'll bring that over. That can then go in. And we don't really need to worry about that actually until later. I thought we'd just put it in just so that we'd got it. So that's Wakefield Westgate. Westgate. Excellent. So we need to bring that round, connect all that up. That's excellent. And same again round there. Smash in. So our freight services are going to run through the middle line. We'll then bring that round to the side. I'm sure 55 mile an hour will be more than satisfactory there. Borrow a bit more loan. I'm going to put it on fast forward just so that we are actually generating money while we're doing this. I know I did say that I was going to try and not use fast forward, but that's not happening. We'll bring that across there in the 30. And then this can bend off round that way there. Right, so where are we headed here? That's fine, is that? Excellent, right, so you can get across there and round, then you can bring that one over there. 30 mile an hour, and back again. Just so at least then all your options are covered. That all works. Excellent, excellent. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to keep it flat just so that our freight trains aren't having to negotiate any more hills than necessary. This line's going to come up past Castleford. It's not actually going to have a station at Castleford, so this is going to be purely a goods line here. Actually no, tell a lie, it will have a passenger service running on it. But what that one's going to be is it's going to be specifically for the service out towards Scunthorpe here. That's excellent. Now obviously when the East Coast main line does get built from Doncaster across, we're going to have to edit this and sort that out, but that's quite a few years away yet. Is the East Coast main line, so we'll just bring that down, and we can flatten that out now. Excellent. So that's just going to need a regular curve or maybe a straightforward. What's that? Make sure Wakefield sidings. I'm sure we renamed that. Did we not rename that? We'll have to go back and do that in just a moment. Make sure that's connected and everything's connected down here and everybody's happy. Where's that one there? That there. Excellent. Yes, we did. Wakefield Westgate. Why is that not good enough for you? That's up at Dewsbury. That's a different thing altogether. Anyway, we'd best get ready to get some trains running, I think. That's 1 and 2 there. Best put the one-way signals in, because you know I'll forget. And we'll end up with trains stuck all over the place. And then that down there to Scunthorpe. Put in those signals there. I'm going to put those ones as one-way as well, just because they're on quite a key junction. And then that there. Oh, we're going to have to put signals in the tunnel as well, aren't we? Don't like doing that, because for some reason it goes black every time. Like that. You can see the tracks, and as soon as you click, you can't see the tracks anymore. Ridiculous. And I think one final set will do. Yeah, that's fine as that. So we've got a depot there. That's good. We can utilise that. So we want Upper Dewsbury. We want the Wakefield Waypoint and Scunthorpe South. Back through the Wakefield Waypoint there. So that all works. So that's EW Scunthorpe. And the EW stands for EWS, if this is the first video you've watched in the series, and I've put a space in Scunthorpe for no apparent reason there. There we go, we'll use the burgundy for that line smashing, and I've just realised we need to bring that. Why is construction not possible? That's why construction's not possible, because it's quite clearly not. Make that 45, so that's... So our passenger services can get round there. And excellent. Right, so we need... Have I got a signal on there? Yes. And we need to get some trains running now, so let's go down there. Where are we now? Excellent. So I think, let's have a look at what we've got available to us. We've got the Russian contraption, or we've got this little tank engine here. You know what? I think we're going to use the Great Western tank engine. Or do we? Yes, I'm going to use it in the burgundy colour, which I'm sure some people will be getting very upset as a result of this. I just need to take out some more loan. Yeah, I'm sure some people that like Great Western in the green will be getting very upset by that. Ah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and set you both on the Scunthorpe stone train. But if I don't colour them in the right colour, then I will forget what they're doing. And yes, so there we go. And to be fair, it does actually look quite nice in burgundy, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. Yes, I just put the 5 carriages on for now, because we don't know how well that line is going to do. It's very upsetting, is that actually? It's sent train 21 before train 20. Very, very distressing. So anyway, that should be absolutely fine. Look at that, isn't that just magnificent? Puffing away like there's no tomorrow. And so that, having 2 trains on, gives us a frequency of every 13 minutes, which is brilliant. So there should be some stone produced by the time it gets to the far end here. It can only carry 70, but obviously, if we do find that there's loads of demand, we can always up the frequency, the amount that they carry. The possibilities are endless here, really. And I think what I'm going to do... That's already built onto there, hasn't it? Let's have a look. Cleethorpes, your industry. Where's all that money gone? We had a few million. Where's it gone? There we go. So we've got Cleethorpes industry. And let's have a think how we're going to do this. We may as well just use the same road, haven't we? And that can be dark green. Cleethorpes industrial trucks. Industrial delivery trucks, even better. And I think we'll have... How many do we need? How many can we afford? We'll just stop that there for the time being. 43, 43, we can afford 2 at the moment, so we'll set them going. At least then we do actually have trucks en route, which is what we like. And it's better than nothing at all, isn't it? Right, so they are doing their own little thing. We'll shove another one out for good luck there. That Cleethorpes route has 3 on every 11 minutes. It'll do for now. So where has our train actually got to? Not very far at all. I thought it'd have got further than that, in all honesty. I really did. So anyway, let's go back here, because this is where it's all happening at the moment. Except I'm quite wrong. This is where nothing's happening at the moment. I thought there'd be more to see. There's lots of tools waiting over here. Quite a lot for Sheffield, even more for Rotherham commercial trucks. I'm telling you. We might need to up the frequency of that. Let's have a look. And we're not even scratching the surface, really, in terms of what we can deliver, which is absolutely fantastic. So we shall see. Can we afford? Yeah, we can afford another truck there. Commercial delivery trucks. We'll upgrade that to the horse and cart. And we will buy another one of those. Where are we now? Rotherham it was, wasn't it? Rotherham Commercial. Excellent. I don't want to buy too many at once, because then they might work too well and have just loads of trucks running around empty. And we don't want that. We don't want things to work too well. And let's just check in with how things are going over on this side. In fact, we might have a look at what vehicles need replacing just while that truck's doing its thing. So Wigan to Bolton bus 1. Quite busy is that one, isn't it? Yeah, that could definitely do with being replacing. So what have they got on them now? 10 out of 10. What can we replace them with? So that's going to be 10 out of 10 as well. But oh, but it's got the same top speed, but double the horsepower. So we're going to use one of those, because then they can get up the hill better, because it's quite a big hill. And those towns are actually, Wigan and Bolton, are actually now starting to merge into one, which is quite exciting. Yes, we want that 270, please. Thank you very much, kind sir. And yes, that's all working very well. Let's see. I mean, we've all seen a Le Obéissant before. We've all seen one of those, haven't we? I mean, heck, it's one of the original vehicles that comes with the game. And you have not stopped there. Is it? Oh, yes. It's a very jolly tune you've got going on there. What's that then? So that's Green Lane. And it's meant to stop there, so we don't quite know why it hasn't. Never mind. We'll pretend we didn't see that. So that's that. Preston Bus also looks like it needs, or is in need of some TLC. So again, we'll shove a Le Obéissant on there. Except we won't, because I can't afford it. Let's, while we're just making some more money, we'll check in with Mr. Great Western here. See how he's doing. And well, I'd say we're about halfway there now. Yes, we appear to be in a bit of a financial crisis at the moment. Minus 778. I mean, it's not that bad, however, if you look at the income, 10.9 million just there. I mean, we've lost 8.1 million. That's by the by, isn't it? New vehicles, 6.9 million, and construction costs, 4 million. So that's 11 million there. So if we hadn't have built anything, we would actually be in the green by about 3 million. So that's exciting, definitely. At least we know that if we're not building things, we are actually making money, which is always a positive. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So why have we got all this minus at the bottom? That's not what we like at all. Just pop that up there temporarily. I mean, at least everything's going up. Trax is doing its own thing. Well, of course we've got no electric. So yes, so it's pretty slow, to be honest with you. Nothing really that exciting. Oh, stuff it. Let's just fast forward a little bit just to get that train, just so we can at least see it come through the middle road. I mean, come on, that's what we've come for here. Here it comes. Very excited. Let's get some camera action there so we can see it going over the points. So this should come right across here. Excellent. And it doesn't have to slow down much. Look at that. Fantastic. And then we've got a bit more points action here. Oh no, we don't actually. Nope, it just carries on straight through on this one. Brilliant. And while that's here, actually, let's right. What are we looking for here? There's a specific tactic. I didn't really want to paint that, so that's painter modified farmer mod. Yes, mod of a mod for painting more brushes. So what is it? So we want. Let's have a think. Oh, we're still in the negative. Still in the negative here. How bizarre! So we've got the forester tool, which is the one that we use to forest things. Clue in the title there. The farmer tool is the one that we make fields with. So that one there, modified paint. In fact, you know what? It will probably just be easier. I mean, I want it to look like the ballast on the track, because we want to fill this, don't we? Just to make it look a bit more real. Plan. So what's gravel A? Will it not let us plan it because we're in debt? We're not allowed to plan gravel? We shall assume that that's a no. Anyway, it's debut run. And there are things waiting. Very exciting. 23. Oh, don't all rush at once, will you? Well, at least it's one truck full anyway. Excellent. Right, and everybody's happy. So that's that line fully set up and on the way. Excellent. So I'm really quite keen to make some more money and get this this farmer tool underway. Is there nothing that's going to make us some quick cash? You've just dropped off there, and you're not full with steel. What's happening there? So you're coming down the hill. You're going to be a good boost of cash. The coal there is running virtually empty. The iron ore behind has only got 10 on. We're not doing very well here, chaps. What's that got there? So details. Try to ship more steel. Well, why is there no more steel stood on the platform waiting for us? Look, there's a train that's just gone half empty. Hey, I don't know. You're trying to cause me unnecessary stress here, I'm telling you. So that's on the way. So we're just going to watch that come back through here, because that's just absolutely fascinating to watch it go over the points there. I do like watching that. In fact, you know what? We're going to smooth that out just so it looks a little bit less sharp. Or are we? Yes, we are. Right, let's have a think. Oh, no, we're not, because we're in negative. Sorry, I spoke too soon there. I tell you what, as we're watching this over the points, I think that we will wrap this up for today. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Do give it a like if you have enjoyed. Do comment what you thought in the comment section below. And do subscribe. There's a button in the top left-hand corner in order to do so. Bottom right-hand corner is the rest of the Transpennine series, and top right-hand corner is the latest upload. Why not have a look? It could be something that takes your interest. Anyway, until next time, goodbye for now.